Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a full review of the SIG. I finally got it fully modified. So we're gonna look at the stats with and without the modifications and look at all aspects of this gun. But before we get into that, I do like to say that or would like to say that I am a little sick, so if I sound a bit congested or cough a little bit in the video, apologies in advance for that. Also, before I do get into the video, grab something to eat, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, as you could see, we got the SIG fully modified. I got this really nice new skin, and this new skin also highlights the magazine, which is really nice. So, when I strip this gun down, especially of the skin, you can see that the magazine is a different color than the gun, which has a realistic touch to it, and I like it. But I also love the fact that they did do a complete makeover of the gun with the skin and colored the magazine as well. I have three of the four skins. I have three of the four skins. This nice lava blue one, which is a legendary, the cop car one, which is a rare. And then this nice star looking one. I think it's relatively new. If it's not, definitely correct me in the comment section. But yeah, I'm currently liking this one a lot and using it quite often. And then finally, we have this regular SIG look, which looks really nice to begin with on its own. I haven't gotten the camo yet. It does look pretty nice. I'm gonna get around to buying it, but I just don't want to spend money on it before I modify some of my other guns. So stripping the gun down, and looking at the stats, the gun stats, some are really some of the stats are really amazing, and then other stats are pretty damn average. So looking at the stats, it has a damage of 24, a whopping accuracy of 227, fire rate of 8, holder of 30 rounds, and total ammo of 210. The impressive stats for this gun are definitely the accuracy and then the holder. I know 30 isn't all that impressive, but it is a solid amount of bullets. You won't run out that quickly. You'll definitely get a couple of kills before you run out of ammo or you have to reload. And then the stats that aren't so impressive are definitely the damage, and then I want to say the fire rate, but the fire rate is pretty average. It's not all that bad. Damage is pretty low for a assault rifle. Most of their assault rifles range around 27 with their starting damage. So yeah, this is pretty low. But that being said, this is not one of the higher level assault rifles like the Scar or the SIG or the AK, FAMAS, etc. This is like a lower tier. I would compare it more to the UMP, a little bit higher. But yeah, it's not super high in damage. So putting on this all these customizations again. I got the holographic sight. I really love the sight. I love the fact that it has a nice little crosshairs in it. I don't super like the laser sight. I like the crosshairs when I'm trying to aim. Also, it is the cheapest one, so I love that about it as well. So we got the holographic sight. Next, we got the silencer number one. We skipped all the homemade silencers, all these other compensators, suppressors, because honestly, the silencer is the best option, especially when you have high accuracy, which this gun does. And this gun doesn't need any more accuracy, definitely could use a bit more damage. So we got the silencer number one to begin with. Next, we got the flashlight once again. Not looking at getting super high accuracy because the gun already has pretty decent accuracy. We do need more damage. So we added the flashlight, which boosts accuracy as well as damage. And then finally, we got the speed mag or fast clip, which gets the fire rate boosted up and gets the fire rate for assault rifle for this gun above to be above average. So looking at everything, oh, finally, we did not get any tags. Still really quite expensive, even for this gun, at 15,000 for this Kuboom tag. I didn't think it was worth it. it really doesn't contribute anything to the kill rate or anything like that. So I try not to waste money on modifications that don't assist with kills. Except for skins, because skins cover the entire gun, and you could barely see that tag if you're not putting it at an angle where you could see it nicely. But now I'm just mumbling. So looking at the stats after the gun is completely modified, we have damage of 31, which is pretty good. After adding the the suppressor, and then or the silencer and the flashlight that boosted the damage quite a bit, did bring down the accuracy by a couple points, but I don't mind that too much. So the damage is 31, as I said. Accuracy 225, still really impressive for an assault rifle. Fire rate of 10, which is a bit above average even for assault rifle. Holder of 30 rounds, and once again ammo of 210. So let's take this weapon out into the field, test it out, see how it performs. But I'll bring you guys right back as soon as I get into a game. It does tend to take quite a while. So yeah, be right back. Alright, that was actually pretty quick. Took about 15 seconds after I paused the video. So not super terrible. We got into a map that we're familiar with, so that's good. I definitely like to get into maps I'm familiar with, especially when I'm doing reviews. Kind of gives the gun a fair run, and doesn't make me look super horrible while I'm playing as well. But yeah, so far super good. The first kill was a bit diluted since another person took a few shots at the enemy as well. But as you could see, gets the kill in about 4 hits. That took quite a bit, but that was quite far as well. But yeah, I love it. It has a decent speed, and is really accurate, as you could see, with the super high accuracy this gun has. On paper, pretty damn impressive in game as well. Not bad at all. I'm actually really liking this gun. One thing to note is it seems like the gun doesn't have a silencer on, since there is a flashlight, which is super weird for me. Usually I'm used to seeing like the silencer on top of a gun, but when you do click on the minimap, you could definitely see the silencer is on there. But everything is fitting really nicely. I love the holographic scope on it. I love the fact that it is super accurate. It is really quite quick, and with the combination of its speed and its accuracy, this gun is pretty formidable, even against people with the exo armor or anything like that. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting this gun if you have the money. Definitely recommend getting this gun if you're looking for a gun such as the M4, but you don't have enough money for that yet. This gun is worth about 10 to 15,000 less than the M4, and it has a lot of the similar stats. I think the only place it's lacking is damage as compared to the M4. It has a little bit higher accuracy. Wow. That guy took me down with one shot. Okay, that was a DB12. But it does have a little bit higher accuracy. Damage is a little lower, so kill speeds might be a little bit slower than M4, but not like considerably. So you won't really be able to tell if you get good shots in, especially if you get a headshot mixed in there. I'm not performing amazingly right now, but I'm not looking to like find the best areas and hide from my opponents to get the best kills. I'm just trying to run into battle and trying to run into as many opponents as I can while trying to kill them face to face, if you will. But yeah, is this weapon worth it? Yes, I definitely recommend this weapon. I would recommend having it in your arsenal, and I think it is pretty good. It definitely gets kills really efficiently and smoothly against people who aren't wearing armor, and even against people who do have mild or even exo armor. It definitely will take you a few more shots to get a kill, but you will get that kill all the same. I don't know. I would say this gun is pretty good. There are definitely better assault rifles than this, but for the price, I love this weapon. If you have trouble with accuracy, this weapon is definitely the way to go. Really accurate to begin with, so you don't really have to worry about being all that accurate on your own. Just point and shoot, and you should get a kill within 3 to 4 hits. But other than that, guys, there's not much more to say about this gun. As you can see, pretty good. Definitely better than above average. A bit better than my UMP, which I was a big fan of for a really, really long time. And it just has a nice balance of accuracy, power, and speed, and that's all you could ask for in a gun. I'm not exactly highlighting this gun all that well by my gameplay, but it is definitely a pretty good gun to have. So if you did like this video, that's about it for now. If I come up with anything new, I'll definitely post an update about it. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you like this type of content in general, hit that subscribe button as well as the post notification bell. But other than that, I will let you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.